Hey everybody, awesome Ashby here, and I am trying to get my screen back. Awesome. I love that about technical difficulties because there always are some. Okay, so it looks like you can hear me on the microphone. It looks like you can see me on the camera, and I'm recording this on Sunday, August 14th, and posting it on August 14th because I felt the need to. Yeah. So, yes, I'm a very upbeat individual and I'm a professional team builder and I'm all about personal growth. And lots of people think that I am super happy all the time. They would be wrong because they don't really know me. I feel like that's kind of impossible, right? Unless you're a cartoon character or something like that, or in a story, in some sort of fictional story. Because as a human being, none of us are happy all of the time. And that is not the key to personal growth. It's when you are not happy, just like when the good times and the money is flowing, everybody's down to be your BFF. But when the money is not flowing and you have fallen upon hard times, that is when it is difficult for people to stick around. So, same goes with your own personal interior thoughts. When things are going well and you are living your best life, even if you've instilled healthy habits like I have in the last 2 years to work really hard on with healthy eating and getting a certain amount of exercise in every week, life still happens and throws you for a loop. And you're like, how do I deal with that? There's not a bunch of easy answers. And even some of those answers you'll hear and think, okay, let me just write it down in a journal and everything will be okay. Yes, journaling is a great thing to do. And I highly recommend it. I do not do it. I make these videos. I'm more of a visual learner and expresser. Visual is my key, is the key word takeaway for me. But other people, like my mom, she journaled all the time when I was growing up, and I was always like, why are you doing that? And it was so that she could keep a record of what was going on in her life, which I, as an adult, find very cool. And hopefully, she's kept them so I can read them one day. Anyways, moving forward, life is not easy. Anybody who tells you different is trying to sell you something, is my personal thought on that. And yeah, I was trying to sell you something. And so I do like affirmations, and I think I make these videos as a cornerstone for my own personal peace of mind, relaxation, cathartic, expressive purpose, and hopefully they, say positive, good things to you too, because I need to be reminded. I think sometimes we all need to be reminded that, yeah, that it's not always going to be easy. And then when it's not easy, it's good to have those things to fall back on. Like, I had a really tough week, and the fact that I love to make food for myself, and I have these like really delicious smoothies that you should totally check out on my Instagram page, Awesome Ashby Eats, every morning. And the fact that I make my own latte, and this is so, but for me, these are big deals. These are things that make me really happy, and they provide me some stability and like a structure in my life. And I think those habits are important to develop. Side note, I think they're important to develop without like a specific product. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm in love with my espresso, but I mean, like, when we sign up for things, and I want to talk more about all of these things, like, a lot of people, a lot of women, a lot of humans, because I don't want to be sexist, they revolve a lot of their contentment around their body image, me especially, which is why I want to talk about it. Like when I'm really fit, I just feel like I can conquer the world. Like I'm just super hot and everything's going to be great. I also can make myself laugh, which is good in life. If you can make yourself laugh, that's very helpful. And so when I'm not feeling that way, and I would like to say not that there's only two kinds of people in life, but like two big groups of people in life. And I was talking about this with my boss the other day, are like the people who eat their feelings. I am one of those people. Like, oh, am I having feelings? Please give me the chocolate cake. Please give me the cookie. Please give me the white chocolate mocha Starbucks. Like, right. And so my boss and I, we have that in common because we like to eat our feelings. But then there are other people that are like, oh, I'm having feelings. I'm gonna go for a run. And like, I believe that those people exist on the planet, and my hat is off to them. But I can see how those people and myself have a hard time seeing eye to eye and have a hard time having things in common because it's like a inside function of your DNA that's just, a hardwired thing. Anywho, I digress. And I'm the type of person who is very happy that they've like made these regimens in their life for like the smoothies and these like I make this kale salad that I'm just in love with. Anyhow, love that I had made those things in my life because when I did have a really tough week and again I just feel like I will probably use this channel to share a lot of myself, which I'm working on doing. I thought it would come a little more natural for me, but turns out it is very easy for me to like open up emotionally to my friends. If I think that they're my friends, I could be wrong. But not to the universe. But I think that that's maybe where I'm at, the direction I'm headed in. So anywho, tough week. My dad is in the hospital again, and I'm pretty sure that he won't be with us by the end of the year, which is like a heavy thing to say out loud. And maybe doing this is like going to help me like come to terms with it or deal with it better. I don't know, because I feel like I've already been talking for 7.5 minutes and there have been no affirmations, and so my apologies for that. Just figured I'd express myself, so I won't talk longer than 10 for sure, and then we'll get to some affirmations. But like that was a huge blow. Like my dad's 84 and he'll supposed to be 85 in April, which I don't believe he will make, unfortunately. And so that is something that you just like can't easily wrap your head around, I guess, is what I'm saying. So if you are dealing with somebody passing in your life, oh my God, don't cry, Ashby. Ruin your makeup. Waterproof mascara all around for everybody. It's okay, whatever your feelings are. Like, and I also want to say it's okay. Like, eat your feelings, drink your feelings, smoke your feelings, but don't let it take control. Don't let it like take over the person you are, the habits you've developed that are good for you, because taking care of yourself is a top priority. And I feel like it's taken me 40 years to learn that making myself a priority is the most important thing, and that's no matter what is happening. Troubles at work, troubles in your love life, troubles with the family, losing someone, losing a job, whatever it is. And I'm saying these things and they're true. That doesn't make them easy. Okay, the things I'm saying are definitely always true. I speak the truth. That is a blessing and a curse. But I'm not saying any of this is easy. I'm not saying any of this is easy. I'm just saying it's the truth. So, before I tear up, which I feel like I could start a channel like, these are the videos where Ashby likes to cry. And I used to think I would have trouble crying on camera. Hilarious. Want to tell the universe a joke? Tell it your plans. Okay, so I'm pulling 5 cards. That's what I like to do. I love these cards. If you haven't heard me talk about these cards before, and I'm curious on what kind of cards I'm going to pull when I've pulled all of these cards. But, that's the future and for another day. The present is a gift, and that's why we're living in it. But this is the second deck of Rage Create. I love this company. Very cool, small company. You should totally buy their cards. Let me show you the box. Woo. Big fan. Huge fan, huge fan, huge fan. Look at the little, your creative mind, little gremlin. Anyways, huge fan. And they are really great affirmations, but they're sweet ass affirmations. And they rock. They're so creative and they're so expressive. And they just take and I love regular affirmations. Like, big fan. My affirmation bracelets from Peanut and Snuggles. I can link that in the description box below. One says grateful. One says breathe. One says hustle. Let me see if I can get that focused. Okay, it's tough because the lettering is gold, which of course I like. There you go. Anyways, look at the colors. So fun. And they're on Etsy, and they donate half the proceeds, I think, to a charity, which I also love. Highly recommend them. These two guys are called Rage Create, at Rage Create on Instagram. Check them out. They have 2 decks out already of affirmation cards and swag that goes with their company, but just like a huge fan, and they always make me like think and laugh, and the art is really great. So anywho, without further ado, the first card says, as my lighthouse shimmers for others, it lights my own way too. As my lighthouse shimmers for others, it lights my own way too. Now, before GPS and navigational systems, we have lighthouses. It's so funny because I feel like they are more of like a historic landmark now. So anyways, there's the really pretty card, and I'm going to read the back. Of comets and stardust and moonlight symphonies, your glow is a lighthouse for all the ships lost at sea. By creatively and passionately embracing your hero's journey, your energy becomes an alluring guiding light to others who may feel broken or hopeless. Keep sharing, connecting, and offering your vulnerable wisdom. As your lighthouse shimmers for others, it lights your own way too. Ooh, so good. And that's true. I mean, I think that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Oh, I am this kid. Okay. And I know that's hard. Like, it's not, it comes easily to me because I think it is good to share. But again, that doesn't make it easy. I keep saying that doesn't make it easy. But we should, because, number one, we're not all mind readers. None of us, maybe a couple, I don't know those people, are not all mind readers. And 2, you'd be surprised what other people are going through that you're going through, right? Which is why I shared my story. Because I know I'm not the only person who is going through or has gone through that. So, moving on to the next card. I am the blessing I've been waiting for. You are the blessing you've been waiting for. Here's what's up. I don't care how many relationships. I don't care who's in your family. I don't care. I don't care. Nobody can love you like you can love you. Write that down. Nobody can love you like you can love you. Nobody can love you like you can love you. Nobody can love you like you can love you. Okay, I'm the blessing I've been waiting for. Let's look at the pretty picture. It says, are you nervous to share or express your ideas, creations, or truth? Are you afraid those you care about might judge or abandon you? Oh my God, stop, Ashby. You may feel you're disappointing or hurting your loved ones by stepping into your light. But you are also influencing them to level up. If they care about you, they will come around to support you. Okay, let's take a second. If they don't, the universe moved them out of the way for a reason. Sometimes it takes complete solitude to realize those who do not make you feel ecstatic and alive are too small for you. You are the blessing you've been waiting for. Woo! I need you to look at the pretty card because I need a minute. Yes, and yes. And I'm sharing these cards with you, but I really feel like the universe is slapping me with them in the face. Woo! Okay. These are good. These are good. I didn't plan this. I just probably really needed this. Okay. I love this. Look at this little smiley face. Okay, this one's good. I am a contagious fireball of laughter and joy everywhere I go, which I totally normally am. That's going to be tough this holiday season, but I normally am. Okay, let's look at the cute picture. Look at the picture. Don't look at me. Those little smiley face. Can you see that light's so bright? Do you see it? He's so cute. Look at a little happy face. Okay. Anyways, it's hard to see that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Back here. Okay, so let me read it. This human experience should be full of smiles and laughter. Our laughter to work ratio needs laugh to work, like a balance, of course. Ratio needs attention. Besides the tickle monster, one way to pull out of the funk is to push yourself into a self-contagious laugh. Stand up with your hands on your hips and force yourself to start laughing. It will feel awkward because you aren't happy and nothing is funny. But the obnoxious fake laugh will domino into a rampage of contagious real laughter. When you start laughing more, the lighthearted energy transfers to those around you and increases the beauty of their moods too. Each day, if you can make one person smile or laugh so hard they tinkle in their undies, your day is not wasted. 100% agreed. Again, these are not easy things to do, even if they sound like they are. Just like team building exercises. But I am definitely somebody who laughs contagiously, and I want to continue to do that, throughout whatever's going on in my personal life. And I think that's a great idea. Stand up, put your hands on your hips, and laugh awkwardly. I mean, I don't know if it's awkward. I feel like I always have this very boisterous laugh. I think I've heard my laugh described in a myriad of different ways, good and bad, because it is loud and boisterous. And, I have like different types of laugh, like when something's really funny, when something's not funny, when I'm laughing just to laugh, when I'm laughing because I can't help laugh. We all have different laughs. And I highly recommend doing that as much as possible. Even when you're sad and life is tough. So, yeah, you can stand up, put your hands on your hips, do a weird laugh like you're forcing it. And you too shall laugh. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm feeling better. Let's see what's on this jellyfish. I am willing to let my life explode with greatness. Yes, Queen. I am willing to let my life explode with greatness. You have unlimited potential to attract all the goodies you've ever dreamed of into your life. Okay, I really believe in that for all of us. I'm going to say that sentence again. Boops, boop. We have unlimited potential to attract all the goodies that we've ever dreamed of into our lives. The opportunity is so big, it's scary. Our powers are so beyond our comprehension, so we create securities, blocks, and obstacles to give us a greater sense of control. Every limitation you experience is there because you allow it to exist. There is comfort in not pushing yourself to be all you can. Everything you've ever wanted also wants you. You will allow a meeting of the magic. As our friend Sarah Seidelman always asks, how good are you willing to let it get? How good are you willing to let it get? I love that. How good are you willing to let it get? I am willing to let it get real good. So I love that. I love that there's a jellyfish on it because I'm not for sure. Like maybe jellyfishes just have it really good. I don't know. Okay. And last but not least, my truth is as pure as I react, and I react with benevolence. Woo, that's tough. I definitely agree that my truth is as pure as I react because my mom growing up is always like, don't play poker. You have no poker face, which is true. I feel like you can see my feelings or my emotions like right on my face, written like chalk on a chalkboard. In today's time, dry erase marker on a dry erase board. And I've worked on that most of my life, but it's not easy for me because I'm this person who just like thinks and says what's in their heart and how they feel, for better or for worse. Yeah, like I said, I tell the truth, super honest, to a fault, blessing, curse, all that good stuff. So, one more time. My truth is as pure as I react, and I react with benevolence. I am working on my benevolence. So, love it. Pretty card. Love the art on all of these. Rage create. Baby doo. No one's sponsoring me. I'm just a fan. Okay. So, you see the card. Let me read the back. It's tough, but being nice to all human creatures and aliens is the honorable play. Even if a meanie weenie is slandering, criticizing, or giving you a swirly. You don't know what kind of stink a meanie has been subjected to, whether it be emotional trauma or literal SHIT in their pants. Reacting to meanies by being a meanie is only a win for Team Meanie. Instead, smile and radiate kindness towards the troubled soul. Your truth is as pure as how you react. Lead by example and with benevolence. It gives permission to the meanie to heal. Woo, that's a toughie. Okay, that's a toughie. Ooh, these cards are picked for me and y'all for sure, because I feel like these are good like life lessons all around. Yeah. I have been all the things. I have been the good guy, the bad guy, the meanie, the everything, right? And I think that being the bigger person is the right answer. Okay, I'm just going to start with that before I say anything. Does that make it easy? Absolutely not. Do you feel like sometimes you need to, take steps to protect yourself? I get that. I think it also depends, whether it's friends, family. That makes me think of this Netflix show I watched yesterday called True Story with the Chris Rock and Wesley Snipes. That was good. You should watch it. And so I really think it just has to do with, if you have the ability to be the bigger person, let the meanie say other things. Like, I definitely don't think there's any reason to say nasty things. Although I'm sure I have in my life at some point. I've been working on all of these things. # personal growth. But I also think that if, what's that saying? I feel like my mom used to say it all the time. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Yes, that is the right answer. Go mom for the win. But then that means you should probably also walk away. You should probably no longer engage with that individual or spend time with them, because people who, don't have your best interests at heart or can't try to understand your point of view, or you don't feel like you're being respected, things like that, you don't want that in your life. And so and that's hard sometimes, especially when it comes to friends and family, loved ones, relationships, all that good stuff. So, I think that's why marriage counseling exists. Because you want to be heard. We all want to be heard. And that's hard to do. Active listening is a skill set. We have some of those workshops at the team building company I work for. So because active listening is a skill set, it is tough sometimes because everybody wants their personal point of view to be heard and understood. And I think that, if both parties are saying how they feel and they're not on the same page, then that's why they have to disconnect. And that sucks, especially when you really care about somebody. But I do agree that self-love is super duper important. And if you're in a connection where you don't feel like you're being heard, or, there's no compromise to be had, you can't be someone's doormat. You can't be somebody who, puts up with anything and everything and all of that. And so that, again, is another reason self-love is super important. Big fan. Hands up for the self-love. And another reason I love these cards so much, because it's not easy. I think I love these colorful affirmations because they're not your basic, I am worthy, I am loved, I am grateful. Those are classics and they're great and I love them. But these sort of give a little bit more fun color to those same concepts, because the concepts are all the same. It's the same principles, like you need to make yourself a priority. You need to love yourself first. You need to make sure that you're being taken care of, and it's not selfish. I guess that's what the thought I want to leave you with, is that it's not selfish to love yourself. There are selfish things in this world that we can all do. We've all been there. And I feel like you could feel that feeling deep down inside in your gut when you're doing something selfish. But self-love is not selfish. And I'm definitely somebody who is self-diagnosed people pleaser. And I always want to make everybody happy. And I always want to because I do love to laugh and I do love joy, and maybe you're like me. So maybe that's why I'm making these videos for you too. Because I want you to know it's okay. You do not need to be a habitual people pleaser. You can put yourself first. You can make yourself a priority. And there will be people that you have to disconnect from. And maybe you needed to hear that. And so I'm here saying it. And it's okay. Because new people will come into your life. And they will be on the same page as you. And they'll realize that what you bring to the table is valuable, and you'll realize what they bring to the table is valuable, and you'll have that equal reciprocity, and it'll be an equal give and take. And that's what it's supposed to be in life, is an equal give and take. There shouldn't be one person who's like, meow, 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 take, 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 take. And the other person, meow, 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 take, 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 take. These are my hand puppets. I just created them. Hello. But you see where I'm going with that, right? It's equal give and take. Equality. Equality. W for women. Equality. Yeah. So that's what I'm leaving you with. You're beautiful. You're loved. And remember, communication is the key in all relationships, whether you wind up disconnecting or not. And until next time, love yourself. I love you. Bye.